Bitcoin, the cryptocurrency holding strong above that key 7,000 level. So Jim, does this mean that Bitcoin is actually going to make a comeback, and will it stick this time around?
Well, I am impressed with its strength. Anyone who watches this show knows, I'm no great long-term fan of Bitcoin, but I do think in absence of any real fundamental story other than government regulation, that it responds to technicals. And from a technical standpoint, I think a little bit of strength should indicate more strength.
All right, so let's talk about, Jeff, the idea that we could see Bitcoin, from a chart perspective, stay at these levels above 7,000. Is there a time horizon that you would look at from a trading perspective to either take those profits or perhaps leg into more positions or maybe just shut the whole thing down? What kind of time horizon do you look at for Bitcoin for trading when it comes to your P&L?
Well, I think you have to really be, from a week-to-week perspective, we see a lot of different news cycles come out here, so I think reevaluating that long position every week makes a lot of sense. But the one thing we have learned trading Bitcoin, the ups and downs, the lovers, the haters, there is momentum. It is like a slingshot. When you saw that base be established down at 6,000, we talked about getting long down there. I think there's more momentum. And then you have all the shorts in the market. So until you really see a little bit of panic from the shorts, until they get flushed out, I think the momentum is still intact to the upside. But this, obviously, Dom, can change on a dime.
Of course. So, Jim, take us through the trade here. What exactly are you doing with Bitcoin futures?
Okay, last I was looking at it was trading around 73.65 or 70. We just talked about that stop-in technique. If it trades 74.20, I think that's a sign of strength and a place to get in long with a target of 78.20. Subsequently, if it trades back below 71.75, I think it would have been a reversal, rejected that, and I think it's a spot to stop yourself out. And again, like I said, and Jeff mentioned, when this thing gets momentum, it moves rather quickly. Since the advent of the futures contracts, which has been almost 7-8 months ago, that effect has lessened a little bit. There's been less volatility in the markets, but over the last week or so, there has been decent, so perhaps it's back.
And that's a great point, Dom. When we talk about selling into a hole in the S&P 500, if the S&P is down 30 handles, I don't like being selling in the hole. It's a very different animal in Bitcoin. It's up $400 nearly right now, 335, excuse me, but I typically don't like buying something up that much, but Bitcoin is a separate animal. So therefore, I agree with this trade from a momentum perspective, solely on the fact that we should see a technical test go back up to 7,800 or 8,000 if you look at a chart.